Alrighty. What's up, my man? What's the show going to be about today, huh? What's going to be the show about today, my friend?
The show is going to be about used cameras. Keep playing forward. Also printers. Hello, Jade and Jewel. We love you. It is you that gives Jade land and strings to push it to the limit. To my two daughters, always protect and love each other. That is where Jayland are still learning. Never surrender. Mistakes are where we grow.
Sweet, Daddy-O. And as I want to talk about strings is, he comes up with a valid point. Used cameras. I cannot say enough about them. I was asked about them the other day. The biggest thing is, we see them on Craigslist. Biggest thing I would say is about the body. And if it's me, after what I experienced when I bought a Canon Mark 5, I think it's a Mark 5 2 version. It's one of the Canons. I bought it. I think I paid over $2,000 for it. I came home and I started using it, and then I'm just using this as an example. This isn't a Mark II, but where your battery is and it's got the memory card. I load it in. You format the card. I'm starting to shoot with it, and I'm at my daughters are taking swimming practice, so it's working. All of a sudden, I notice when I go to take it, the shutter kind of stops and starts to bring up this crazy error message on there, and that's when I was like, man, something's wrong here. So like I said, I still got some pretty good shots as we went on with the swimming lessons, but you miss key points like that, and without a warranty. If it's me, I probably wouldn't buy it again unless it was from a professional or, someone that I knew that loved, taking photos and cameras, and I knew they took care of them. Because like I said, with your cameras, you never want to leave them out in the cold, or your lenses. You always want to keep them in a nice controlled environment of a warm temperature, up to a point, not, 200 degrees or 100 degrees. But, and like I said, if you do choose and, you want to go on Craigslist or you're going to buy one from a used camera dealer, that's really a tough thing to think about, because like I said, I probably wouldn't do it. But then again, everybody's different, and you get real panic about, well, I think I'm gonna do it. And if you do, just be careful. And the key points that I would look for is scratches on it, on the camera. If you do come across one that doesn't have any scratches on it, I would and I did this when I sold one of my cars, and it was used. Go get something notarized where you can, when you make this purchase, if they'll sign it, do it for 14 days or 30 days, so at least have a legitimate contract where if you do have to go to court or whatever. Because like I said, in that amount of days, you're probably going to find out if the camera's going to be good or not. But don't just buy the camera and then don't shoot with it for a month, because then you really screwed yourself if you bought a $2,000 camera or a $1,000 camera. You want to make sure that everything's in your best interest, and the biggest thing is that if you don't like it or something about it, it's not what you like, maybe the feel or something, you can take it back and get your money. Don't waste your time. What do you think about that, buddy?
We all must remember to check the complete body of the camera. Also, if we buy Craigslist, make the owner sign an authorized piece of paper for 30 days or 14 days to make sure camera works and functions properly. This is in your best interests.
So you just reiterated on what I was saying about the body of the camera. Like I said, Craigslist, I've bought some items on there, and also I've driven to the place and then found out that it wasn't there. When I made the call, they didn't end up telling me until the last minute when I'm over an hour away that they had sold it the night before. So that's something you want to be really careful with if you do decide to buy. Like I said, I probably wouldn't. I know for now I wouldn't unless it was, like I said, from a photographer. But then sometimes they want to upgrade as well. So You know, it all depends on you what you want to do. So, you know, just kind of want to give you a warning about it. And you know, that probably pretty much does it. Like I said, if you have any comments for me or Serings, we'll do our best to lead you in the right direction.
Always be careful with salesmen or women. They are friendly, they also want to sell. You must stay focused on a purchase. If you choose to buy, make sure how long to buy and purchase is good for. Also, make sure there is not a restocking fee. Some are expensive. If you buy a camera for a lot of money and choose not to buy the item at all, maybe think about it for a few days unless you really want it.
Yeah, that's another good point. When you buy a camera, and if you do buy a new one, and you don't like it, and you know that you are going to buy a camera, be careful because some have restocking fees up to even 15%. So if you buy, you know, $1,000 or $2,000 camera, I mean that's a lot of money applied back to it if you decide you don't want it at all and you end up wanting to buy a car or something. So be careful because, like I said, I mean there's a lot of traps out there, and like I said, I've experienced it. So I'm just trying to relay with all my information that I can think of to be helpful. So that pretty much does it for Joker's Corner. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.